Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Acuna digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this happening. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In is Christian Yelich. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, pretty average results, 4 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that gets by him. Acuna on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners on first with one down. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. First offering, ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor has it. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Glaber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And it's 1-1. Yabro has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. And now in the box, Corey Seeger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Now it'll be Lourdes Guriel. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the AB now. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Two and 0.
That's inside.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 15, Joey.
So next to bat will be Joey Gallo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here. Appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready with the 1-0.
Whoa, that's up there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Payoff pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no.
Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. A swing and a missile sent out to center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the designated
All right,
hitter.
guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As with
0-1.
one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And now Max Muncy will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. With with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball called for strike two. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Yelich at third with nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in once again is Glaber Torres. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
Little traffic on the base pass right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Guriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifted down the line in left. Beatty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line hard into left. Beatty has it. The side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0. Here now is Will Smith. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder,
Matt Beatty stepping in. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, as a former outfielder. You know that wall's coming close. What a terrific play.
Was a terrific play, and his teammates are going to love him for that. He gave up his body. He knew he was going to take a hit. He braced himself and was very athletic robbing that baseball.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And he falls behind 0-2. Smith on third with 2 out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for L.A. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. First delivery to him. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Bauer into his motion and delivers. In the air down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Popped up. Seeger is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. And now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. He's taken high above the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Here's Corey Seeger as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready on 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. The second for one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on the way. Acuna is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now Now a throw over. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Bauer pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Glaber Torres struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Smith has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Guriel.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Guriel, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Bellinger has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A's strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
AJ Wallace.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A.J. Pollock is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First delivery to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up Will Smith. And now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Tony Gonsolin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, Cody Ballinger.
New inning set to get underway. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Now here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another try at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up for the A's, Joey Gallo. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Split finger pitch that's by him for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 1-0. So now into the box is Chris Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Full count now. 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Next, here is Matt Beatty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Hit to third. Chapman brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the third baseman, Justin.
And now here is Justin Turner trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Go on to Olson to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So now here is Sean Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And here's Christian Yelich now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Acuna, base runner at first with 1 out. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Working quickly now with the splitters in there, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back.
Oh, and he misses it. Next up will be Glaber Torres. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up is Corey Seeger. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next, it'll be Cody Bellinger, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Bellinger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Center base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Will Smith. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Lourdes Guriel, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 2-1.
Nope.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Count remains full. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. From the stretch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Oh, that pitch was out.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one. He
stays alive, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Now into the box, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard down the right field line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guriel is off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. The next 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
So here is Chris Taylor. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. Here comes the 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. That's a base hit into left field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. 1 left for L.A. They still trail 1-0. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Blake Trinan.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First delivery to him.
Outside, that's all.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. To short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pitch misses the throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. A's go quietly there, but they're up 1-0. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
54. Roberto Osuna.
Here's Corey Seeger. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Oakland have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Ryan Yarbrough earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.